Hi, I'm Tracy Ansminger. Welcome to my introductory Google Slide presentation, Module 1 for EDL 959. I've been teaching ELA at Osage City Middle School for 3 years, and I've been teaching for a total of 7 years. I graduated from Emporia State University with my BSc in elementary education. I live in the country with my dog, Jewel. I love being in the country. It's peaceful and it's quiet. I'm a very busy person. I'm always on the go, but in the summer I do garden. When I have free time, I like to have my friends out and have a fire pit. Summarization of articles for EDL 959. What are non-academic skills and why should I care about them anyway? While letter grades hold the attention of students and parents to establish learning, some recognize the importance of skills that do not fall under the academic umbrella. According to Effectively Yours 2019, to be quite frank, depending on the career, non-academic skills will determine the success of an individual. Stakeholder revelations are coming to the forefront, expressing an interest in students learning a variety of skills that will best equip them for success beyond high school. However, many stakeholders state that schools are not prepared to teach life prep skills. Students learn at their own pace, even in regards to non-academic skills. But with that in mind, some students never master that skill. The same can be said of non-academic skills, which could be indicative of a student's future success. Teachers have the ability to impact the student's interest engaging in class by the teacher's actions and mindset. Assessing soft skills, are we preparing students for successful futures? This article strives to emphasize the importance of quantifying student skills that are non-academic. Over the years, stakeholders have leaned into the idea that soft skills play a pivotal role in students' long-term success. Similar to employers, a majority of education stakeholders recognize the value of non-academic skills, Gallup 2018. The jury is out on who should be teaching soft skills, what the skill set should be called, and how to aggregate the information. The result of the nationwide Gallup poll also gauged how stakeholders felt about assessments in general, including time spent and areas tested. NWEA provides a process that may bring cohesion to the assessment process. Importance of curriculum to teaching. This article gives an in-depth look at the value of curriculum. Stakeholders benefit when there's a curriculum that provides a procedure of development that includes ongoing commitment to success through collaboration of teachers and administration support. Curriculum also teaches soft skills such as citizenship to support student success. According to Glenn 2018, teaching students to be good citizens as well as good learners is an important part of the in-classroom activity that a teacher directs. Implementing an effective curriculum has a positive effect on school climate. Non-academic skills are key to success, but what should we call them? The importance of assessing non-academic skills is the main idea of this article. While there's a growing body that agrees on the need to address non-academic skills, what the skill set is and what it should be called is ever changing. There are at least 7 major overlapping terms in play. New ones are being coined all the time. Kamens 2015. Assessing soft skills is an idea that fades in and out of popularity, but one thing is for sure, the idea keeps hanging on. Personalized learning, the importance of teachers in a technology-driven world. One-to-one technology provides students with learning that can be individualized to student interest, college and career, social, emotional, and be self-paced. Educators can utilize formative assessments allowing for differentiation and support while allowing for transparency. A teacher's role is to facilitate a technology-rich learning effect between students through procedures that allow the teacher's skills to benefit students with current advances in instruction, integrated learning, and using data to guide growth with supportive administration. The article, Non-Academic Skills are the Necessary Foundation for Learning. Developments in neuroscience establish connections between the ability to acquire academic learning with non-academic skills. While education has dabbled in the importance of teaching non-academic skills, some children begin school lacking the fundamentals of social and coping skills. Children from homes where basic needs are unmet are impacted by continual stress and may not develop cognitively and begin school missing skills. Teachers not trained to handle the cognitive deficits can widen the learning gap, making school a place that feels unsafe. The lack of appropriate diagnosis can add another layer of stress, turning an environment of support into one that feeds fear and distrust. Stafford Brizard, 2016. Before addressing non-academic skills, schools should create a climate that supports non-academic deficits. Implementing new technologies in a middle school curriculum, a rural perspective. Technology in schools has the potential to support college to career goals, but technology is only as effective as the teacher's ability to utilize it. If the theory of learning through doing is correct, then it stands to reason that tech is a useful tool to be manipulated by learners to support learning. There are barriers providing technology. In rural schools, some districts do not have the budget for internet. Also, principals need to take the helm and lead the drive to change the school climate and include technology. Stakeholders agree technology is important. Teachers believe more professional development is needed to utilize technology. The academic activities at USD 420, we have the script spelling bee, debate, quiz bowl, STEM, career day, robotics club, journal club, art appreciation club, music appreciation club, and the book club. The evaluation of the activities. The principals at USD 420 support the activities by attending events, supporting the sponsors, and providing time for club meetings. The academic activities do provide a chance for students to showcase and strengthen their abilities. I do feel like there's a good mixture of arts and science academic clubs. I think the clubs are great. I volunteered when there are events at USD 420, and it's fun to watch the students. If I were the administrator, I would bring more attention to the events to the stakeholders. Students that participate in clubs appreciate the opportunities, and most parents support their children in the clubs. Many of the academic activities do provide technology opportunities, but not necessarily rich technology. But it is more exposure to tech time, especially the robotics club and STEM. Non-academic activities at USD 420. We have cheerleading, student council, future Christian athletes, future business leaders of America, Builders Club, Speed School, which is a fitness group, pep club, dance club, bowling club, and drama club. The evaluation. Principals at USD 420 support the activities by supporting the sponsors and students, providing time for club meetings, and attending school dances sponsored by clubs. The non-academic clubs give students a chance to develop social skills within the community and school. I think the clubs are great. I myself sponsor student council, and it has helped strengthen relationships with my students. If I were the administrator, I would bring more attention again to the events to stakeholders for community support. Students that participate in clubs appreciate the opportunities. Most parents support their children in the clubs. Many of the academic activities provide technology opportunities. FBLA, for example, does focus on some tech skills, but non-academic clubs focus more on the soft skills. Non-academic barriers preventing success. USD 420 has a poverty rate of 28%. I have students that come from homes where both parents are unemployed and there's a lack of food, and families with no internet, no transportation, and sometimes no utilities. Those conditions prevent success for families by putting them in survival mode. And you can't thrive in those conditions. As a school leader, we have the ability to impact the lives of families. Activities that need to be further developed. I believe that the script spelling bee could be further developed by requiring spelling as part of a regular curriculum. Currently, we do not require spelling. And I also think that the elementary could develop stronger phonics programs to support the kids' spelling. The robotics club, I think, could be further developed by funding more current technology. Non-academic activities, Student Council and Builders Club are both clubs built on the premise that community leadership is a quality and strength in students. Currently, the opportunities to work with the community consist of recycling and a food drive for the local food bank. Academic opportunities. As a school leader, I would implement a STEAM club due to the fact that it includes the arts. By including the arts into the technology side of STEM, I believe more students would benefit from the richer technology exposure. I would also implement a tech detective club. This is a club of students that could help solve minor tech issues throughout the day. For example, if a teacher has issue with a smartboard. Non-academic opportunities. I would like to implement a chess club using the computer programs because it's a socialization opportunity as well as a tech probably not rich, but it is a tech opportunity. And I would also implement a cycling club, again, for the socialization and also for the fitness side of it. And in incorporating some technology with that, I would use the Garmin's or some sort of GPS where the kids need to plan the route, so they have to know how to use that technology. The relevancy. The articles increase my knowledge of how I as a leader will impact academic and non-academic activities through the support I give the programs and give the sponsors. Understanding how programs can help support my students socially and academically has given me a healthy respect for the need for the programs. As a leader, it is important that I am aware of community outreach programs in the community that can be utilized to help families that are struggling financially and emotionally. I can also use the counselors within my school to reach out to families and students to begin to lessen the barriers to support families and students. This lesson is relative to my current learning because as a teacher, I can actually do many of the things a school leader can do. I can reach out to families of my students and I can see what I can do to help their situation. This lesson has given me a deeper understanding on ways to support families. Technology supports students through learning through developing college and career readiness for students, as well as being a way for teachers to build a better relationship with students. Rather than just putting lessons in Google Class, using technology to work with the student deepens the relationship between teacher and student. USD 420 does use technology with some curriculum being used as skills review, but we are not technologically rich curriculum that is used by students for social emotional development as well as character development. We use Second Step for our social emotional development and career cruising for college to career. Personal reflection. As a new administrator, it would be my responsibility to look at all data from assessments that my school uses. I would be especially interested in data that gauges school climate because I need to understand how the community feels about how we are supporting our students. Developing and implementing high-quality, technology-rich curriculum is an ongoing process in any school. Nearly the moment schools purchase tech-rich programs, the newer, better program is pushed out. I believe that the key to utilizing the current programs is continual process of professional development for the teachers that emphasizes technology use to support both academic and non-academic programs. Here are my sources, and thank you so much for watching my video, and I look forward to working with all of you this next 7 weeks.